You're not alone if you still have not filed your tax return. The IRS says 20% of Americans wait until the final 2 weeks. This year is a procrastinator's paradise because we have 3 extra days to file. But don't let the extra time fool you. The April 18th deadline just around the corner. So we have certified financial planner Tony Drake with wealthwisconsin.com. He joins us now with some common tax mistakes for you to avoid. And people do make the mistakes, right?
Definitely make mistakes. A lot of us have that April 15th deadline in our minds.
Right.
This year that falls on a Saturday, so we're looking at April 18th with a federal holiday on
right?
Monday.
Yeah.
So doesn't mean you can have time to delay. You got to get it done. If you can't get it done by then, file an extension.
Yeah, that's the key point, right?
Yeah.
File an extension, but if you owe, you better figure out what you're going to owe, right?
Yeah, you got to make an estimate of what you owe and get that in on time. But don't be afraid to file an extension. A lot of people are afraid it's going to flag them for an audit or something.
Sure.
IRS would rather have you get it right the first time. Once you do file, there's a new feature where you can track your refund through the IRS. I have a link to that at my website, wealthwisconsin.com.
Okay. Well, the number one mistake used to be people didn't sign their tax returns, but since nobody really sort of does them, that they're filing all electronically. What is the number one mistake?
We're still having a lot of folks that don't sign it, that
really?
are doing paper. Even on the electronic ones, some people are forgetting to electronically sign, so don't forget to do that.
Yeah.
If you're married filing jointly, don't forget to have the spouse sign it. But math is a big error. We're seeing some common math mistakes on a paper form. The software programs really help reduce that, but we're still seeing a lot of folks that flip numbers. You mean to put 2,500, you put 52. IRS gets copies of all your statements, so make sure you get those in right. It can make a big, big difference on your returns.
Why do you say charity? I mean, you got to look at what you're giving, right?
Yeah, you have to look at what you're giving. Even small donations can really add up when it comes to the deductions.
25, 50 bucks, 100 bucks.
Really adds up over the years. If you can be organized and keep track, has to be a qualified organization though. Couple points: if you're donating clothes and items, they have to be in good condition. If they're not, it really doesn't count, and you can only get fair market value, not what you paid for.
And some of the software programs walk you through that if you've made clothing donations or items to Goodwill and those types of things.
Yeah, those programs make it a lot easier, there's no doubt.
All right, direct deposit, there's dangers there?
There are. I mean, we really recommend it. It's a way to get your return a little bit quicker, can avoid theft. You don't have a big check sitting in your mailbox, but be careful not to transpose any numbers. If you get that wrong and your return goes to somewhere else, IRS will not fix it. You're stuck. You're stuck.
So, all right. And then health insurance. We know that you got to let the government know if you got it, right?
You have to let them know if you have it. Have to have health insurance after Obamacare now. So about $700 penalty if an adult doesn't have it, $350 for a kid. If you're a high income earner, it can be up to 2.5% of your income. So make sure you check that box. And if you don't, get it through open enrollment.
Did you get yours done already?
Close, close.
Have a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can leave a voicemail. We do have the number right there for you.